Like this stuff.
But you're gonna learn. And sometimes, just like you said with the Last Dragon, it takes you to hear it from other people. And y'all remember this too, man. Now it's not always your family who gonna build you up. It's the strangers that come
Yeah,
across you that don't owe you nothing, right? That's gonna
yeah,
be the biggest supporter of your growth. That's gonna believe in you more than the people closest to you. You know what I'm saying? Believe in you more than the people closest to you. So you got to take that and say, I'm more. You got to believe in yourself. Sometimes you just got to reflect and say, damn, somebody told me this was, somebody said this, and I keep hearing this. And sometimes you got to believe it, but we get so down on ourselves because our families, and this is another day, another topic, but sometimes our families can beat us down so much that we think that that's the way. Somebody once said, man, I've been called nigga so much, I thought it was my name, right?
yeah.
And I say nigga so much, I be forgetting I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get out of it. I'm trying to best practice myself out of that. But it can be your family that'll keep you down. And then it'd be the strangers building you back up. And then when you finally get to that, your vibration, your family gonna say, oh, you switched up on me, nigga. Right? And then I ain't switch up. I grew up. I grew up. I raised my inner child. I told my inner child, I'm here to protect you. And the man came out, or the grown woman came out, whoever, you know what I mean? So when that person gets to come out and gets to breathe, you don't want to put that person back in and subdue yourself. So man, love on you, because you only get one life. Live the shit the way you're gonna live it. And if something don't make you happy, if something don't make you feel good in your spirit, if something don't make you want to get up for the day and smile and say, God, man, I feel good. It make you want to stretch, do the downward dog, and hear your back crack and your neck crack, and you can roll your shoulders a little bit, and you want to shoulder lean a little bit, man. If you don't want to get up and just be happy and get up and just feel where you can go somewhere and be celebrated,
Yeah,
where you can go somewhere and be celebrated and not tolerated, then if you don't want to get up and do these things, then you need to go back to sleep and dream a little bit more. Take some NyQuil and get you a little bit more dreams in, and go back to sleep. And because you got to see that big goal, you got to see that bigger picture. You got to see that shit, and you got to start. Remember, a dream ain't nothing but a goal that hasn't been attained. So see something better for yourself. See something great for yourself, and then get up and start putting it into action. It don't got to be big things, small victories. Getting up and making up your bed is a small victory, and small victories add up. The shit keeps piling, stack wins on top of wins, because sooner or later, the wins is going to become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's what you go. That's the goal. That's the dream. Have it. See something great for yourself. P gave y'all his best practice. I'm gonna throw one out there for y'all. Challenge for the YouTube universe, for the everybody who watching this universe. Write your dream down and
yeah,
pick something that's gonna start walking you towards it. Walking you towards it on your pace, on your time, because we gotta stop living for other people. Because
yeah,
when we die alone. Me and you can die in the same car accident today, and we still died alone. Oh, he left for such and such. No, when I got to go answer for my life that I lived, I'm gonna be in front of my Savior and Creator by myself.
yeah,
You're gonna be there, but by yourself. You got to answer for your own journey. So live your life and don't settle. Don't settle just because you. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be by yourself, because what P said earlier, and we be stressing this shit all the time. Sometimes you got to be alone to grow.
yeah,
I mean, sometimes you gotta do this shit alone, because not everybody can come with you. God gonna put the people around you. None of God people was no saints. All the people who follow God were sinners. He gonna put them around you. He's gonna bring the people that need to be around you, and you just go on your way. Just like what's that little Dorothy in the Yellow Brick Road?
yeah.
Yeah,
You know, a couple things before we get out of here that you just said, and it made me think. One is, um, the environment that a person sits in is big too. People get so used to routine that
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly what they do in life. It's just routine. It's routine, 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 routine. And it's hard to progress when everything is just so routine. They go to the same places the same way all the time without
Right.
giving their mind, body, and spirit an opportunity to adjust to even a slightly different vibe or environment because they do everything the same way. So I realized today, like I said, I was at the office all day today, and I said to myself, no matter how busy I am or not at the studio, I'm going to start to spend more days in my office at the studio because it's
Mm-hmm.
a different environment. It's a different vibe. It's a different feel. Plus, I'm paying for the motherfucker. But no, so whether I'm super busy or not, I'm going to at least 2 to 3 days a week, where spend like whole days there out of the 7 days that I'm gonna like. And then I was thinking about it like this. I remember when I used to work for people. When I used to work for people, I would spend all day at their office. They're working, building their dreams, building their company. Well, now I need to spend more time in my office building my dreams and my company. It's a different, just that little way of thinking. And it made me feel good. I said, so at least 2 to 3 days a week, it don't matter what the schedule is. I'm gonna wake up and go to work on me, my business, and my brand, and spend all day there. Just like I used to commit that time to other people with jobs I didn't care nothing about them, but I was doing them. So this that I care everything about, it's my life, it's my spirit, it's my everything. I can definitely spend all day there, at least 2 to 3 days a week, to change a habit, to improve a habit, and to improve my consistency of just only being routine. That's what I mean by consistency alone, right? Just, oh well, then I'm here at the house and this is I wanna break that up. So I want to share that your environment where you are preparing yourself and grooming yourself and growing is very huge. So if you start to see like things are too routine, look to change your environment. It could do big things for you mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. And then real quick, uh, you were talking about strangers will be the ones that help you. I remember my aunt told me the people that's gonna make my business successful won't be family, it'll be people I don't know.
There
But
you go.
as you were saying, and it is, those are to be the people who support you. And my auntie is actually wealthy, the one who told me that. But I get a lot of advice from her. But and she ain't one of my members. But anyway, um, I was thinking as you said that about strangers, I was like, the real stranger is the best version of yourself. The real stranger is a person walking in their purpose.
Mm.
So most people, if you say, do you know what your purpose is? Do you know, are you walking in your purpose? Do you live in your
Mm.
purpose every day? Most people will say no. Some people will say yes, and they wouldn't even be telling the truth because
Right.
practicing your gift and walking in your purpose is not always easy to find. So in most cases, now when you said that, I was like, that's the stranger. The stranger
Mm.
is the best version of a person to themselves. That's the
Mm.
goal. That's the dream. That's really the only goal and dream. Everything else is just chasing something. But the one thing that can change everything is you finding that stranger of walking in your purpose.
Mm.
When you find a stranger of walking in your purpose, you can start to align with your goals and dreams much better. Don't be a stranger to the best version of yourself. Go find who that is and spend time on that and let the rest of the goals fall in place. You're going to still have work to do once you find that. It's going to be a lot of work because then things are going to try to tear you down. When, oh no, you finally found that out, then they go try to hit you. But you can't be hit at that point because now you're walking in your purpose. So you can always stand on that. But if you don't have a purpose to stand on, it's very easily to be knocked down. So the real stranger, and as you were speaking, it came to me, is a person walking in their purpose. Their stranger is that version of themselves.